Generally speaking, what is it like being involved in a title race?
It's intense, but how I am right now is more that I have that responsibility to make sure that I'm ready for each and every game ahead of us, every 3-4 days. So it's all about preparation, sleep well, eat well, rest up, recovery, and play your best game that you can play. But the other part, the mental side of it, is a very important part as well. You have to stay calm, and even how difficult it will be, and it is, you have to stay calm. You have to stay cool-headed most of the time, but very sharp and on it in the same time as well. And it sounds very easy to say, but it's a very, very difficult job to do. And on the other side of it, you have to enjoy it. And we are very privileged people as players, and I really understand that, and that's why we also have to take it in and enjoy the moment. You know, you want to play for the highest honors, and in this case, the Premier League is the pinnacle, and you want to hold it. We've tasted once, and it was an amazing feeling. Obviously, without fans, that was a bitter feeling, but holding the Premier League was very special. Obviously, we came twice short in the title race against Man City. That was tough, but it also, it also accept that sometimes it's part of life as well. And but now we're here, and we have 2 very intense months ahead of us, and we'll see what it brings.
You said sort of midway through that answer, it sounds easy. At the same time, I was thinking, God, that doesn't sound easy at all. No, because there's so many different things that you're talking about there. You're talking about staying calm, but being focused, but enjoying it. There must be a real sort of sweet spot, like mentally, that you have to get into to enjoy it, to be focused, and to be calm all at once.
I think the main thing, if you're calm, you're likely to get more focus, because you can think clear. You have a clear mind, so you can think clearly. And obviously, when you have the quality, what we all have on the Premier League, you have to show you have to show it on the pitch. And if you're stressed, or if you're afraid to make mistakes, or if you want to do too much, you're gonna be in problem. And that's why, like I said, you have to try and manage it all together. And that's why, obviously, physically is a big aspect of playing your best game ever, but being mentally ready is maybe even more important.
So, 3 great teams. We could be looking at one of the best title races we've ever seen. But is the key for you, as you've said, remember to enjoy it. This is what everyone in this room wanted to do as a kid. And you're the one, because of your talent, because of your hard work, you get the chance to have a crack at it.
Yeah, I think obviously everyone would love to see it as the best title race ever, but for us, we like the other teams as well. We all want to win it, and there's going to be only one winner, and we only have influence on what we are doing, and that's the aim. We want everyone to be at their best at Liverpool, including our fans and the people that are supporting us, because that's as important as well in order to get the success that we need. And but yeah, obviously it's been a intense season so far, and very consistent. 3 teams have been doing very well, and let's see who's coming on top of it.
I just have the sense, listening to you talk about Celtic and what's happened at Liverpool and what's ahead, that experience really counts for something at these moments. And are you able to use your experience to obviously help yourself, but as captain now, to help the new guys, to help all the young guys you've got?
Experience definitely is a very important thing, and to know how to deal with certain situations, scenarios, on and off the pitch, Obviously, we had a lot of young players coming through and getting in the squad, and you have to make sure that they are also sort of educated in the right way, and the experience helps a lot. What they go through, that would help them in the near future as well. But I definitely have a role to play in that as well, and I really understand it. I'm doing that as well, and let's see. Yeah, let's see. I think experience is a big thing in situation where we are, and we've been through it in the Premier League at least, obviously more than once. But yeah, we also need other things in this case. We need a full squad. We need all the players to contribute and be fit and score goals and defend and not concede goals, and that's what we hope to do.
You talked about there being 2 intense months to go. Does something change around about now, as in last international break out of the way, 10 games to go? I listened to, on the way up here, an interview with Rodri. He was like, now's the time where you've got to make sure you're giving your best self. Now is when you step on the gas. And obviously you want to do your best throughout, but is it almost like a 1,500 metre race, and now the 3 teams are coming round that final bend?
Well, I think everyone, I can only speak for myself and the team, and I think everyone is giving their best already from obviously the first match day, and obviously maybe it feels a little bit like that, but could also limit you a little bit, in my opinion. But everyone has their own way of seeing it, and obviously we're getting closer and closer, but that shouldn't sort of tighten you up and thinking, what if I make a mistake now, we are screwed or anything. We just have to take it game by game as they come, enjoy it together. There will be difficult moments, there will be nervous moments for each and every one of us at times that you have to deal with, but it's about doing it together and supporting each other in order to get the best out of each other as well.
Does this weekend feel like a big weekend? Does your game almost feel like an opportunity, tough as it is, because of the game that follows it, where one of your title rivals will drop points, at least one of them?
Well, I think every game until the end of the season is big, and the good thing is that at a club as at Liverpool, every game is big anyway. The expectations are always high, and that's something you should embrace and should really take in and take a lot of energy off as well. If you're playing for, in this case, obviously the Premier League, that's what everyone wants to do. Everyone in the league would love to do that, but not everyone is able to be that consistent and to do it all the time. And after the inconsistent season we all had last year, to be where we're at now, that's what we dreamed of and love to be in a position. So let's just give it our all and treat every game as a big game anyway, and that's what we have been doing regardless. But I totally understand where you're coming from in the fact that obviously the other 2 teams are obviously playing each other, and it could look different, but there's still so obviously not loads of games to go, but there's still many games to go that things could change.
What is the manager like at this stage of the season? You talked about the importance of being calm. I sometimes imagine his great strength as being lifting people, motivating people, but maybe this time of the year it's a different kind of Jurgen Klopp you need.
No, I think he's still the same, and I feel like even in, if we speak about the other title races, around this time there was always a bit like, we kept winning, they kept winning, we kept winning. It was a bit like everyone was in cruise control and kept winning, and everyone had that consistent level. And obviously that's what we aim for in general. But it's about, I said it many times, staying calm. But I think he didn't change. He didn't change so far, and I don't think he will. He's had the experience as well of being in that position, and we've been on the wrong side twice in this case. So let's see if we could be on the right side.